This is a follow-up to my video on the scary logos community. More specifically, the part where I briefly go over the fanbase surrounding the infamous Klasky Csupo logo from 1998. If you know me, I unfortunately have parts of my fanbase that are kids, most of them who aren't legally allowed to be on the site. These people usually go by different username templates, along the lines of either something logo editor, or some using the object thingy. They're a part of the Klasky Csupo effects preview 2 insert logo here Csupo, sponsored by preview 2 effects logo editing complex. Something that I've already tried disconnecting myself from said community to no avail. To reiterate the question, how did you get these object thingies on you? And here we are. Here's a story about what happened eons ago. It all started back in 2010. I used to watch logo effects a lot, mainly ones by Sky One Earth 2007, I think that's how you pronounce it, and Cuba 9000 to a more famous extent. The latter being one of the only good logo editors, along with an actual fan of mine, Jonty Master, the latter who actually makes good logo history videos. I thought it was interesting applying effects to each specific logo they chose, and I even made some of them myself, which are presumably lost media. Then in 2013, I was an Object Show fan at the time, because I thought it was fun watching BFTI. I even saw many fan characters based off the show. Some have become original characters, like with Spacer McSpace's arcade machine. Shout out to him, by the way. And then to 2015. And this is where shit hit the fan. Which leads me to go back to talking about logo effects. One of the first ones in its current era of logo effects was from Ice Cream Jaxie, before she changed. I thought it was interesting to see many Vegas effects on one logo. I even made an object OC based off my rectangle dial symbol for my logo. So I might as well jump in the bandwagon and take a crack at it. I thought it was fun at first, but the reception isn't what I expected. I've been getting people, mostly little kids who aren't legally allowed on YouTube, who either lied about their ages or using their parents' accounts, sucking up to me and wanting me to make more. That's probably the sole reason why I've been getting those people. I even got logo duel videos on that set video, which I've never asked for. I declined the logo duel matches because one had an unnecessary watermark and the other recorded vertically from a camera. The only people who I will tennis are the ones who are actually good enough to pull off eye candy effects, unique and humorous editing, and overall honest people. Because of the overwhelming amount of views, overshadowing my other videos as well as these people, I ended up privatizing that video out of regret and embarrassment because while the effects are pleasing and broke away from the usual effects they use, it sadly created a reputation that isn't what I expected. But unfortunately there's no going back. This isn't the only time I got these people. Oh no, there's more. Fast forwarding to 2018, I'll talk about my now privated television logo history video. At that year, I had an idea of making a mock logo history out of my logo. Like the effects video, at first glance I actually did enjoy making it because I did put more effort into most logos. Reflecting on it after its popularity, I only liked the first half of the video. The film effect on the first few logos I actually did really like because I self-taught myself to make a more accurate film effect than just slapping the famous film effects effect. I may do that more often. That and the first jingle. Despite it being rushed, it does sound a bit catchy. Makes for a good beat, really. I'm not really feeling how generic some jingles are. I was a newbie at composing music at the time, and some motion graphics effects don't blend in well. I did like that logo and its jingle. Probably the jingle I'm most proud of. When I uploaded that video, I've gotten smarter remixes. Okay, I will allow that, unless if someone makes a base out of said video. Other than that, the rest of the videos relating to that said logo history are not good. Most notably, the fake logo combos combining my logos with an existing logo, with a demo watermark on it. They're taken down now because of account closure, but I did manage to screen cap them. I also might as well say this, as I've been holding this back for a few years until now. Rodian4 is no longer a company. Yep, I ditched the whole corporate aspect of my channel, or any other social media stuff, and for 3 reasons. 1. If I were to run a company, it would take a lot of time for me to learn on how running a company and business works. 2. I wanted to make my WorldEM4 channel personal. I don't make videos for fame anymore. I make videos purely for the overall enjoyment of making them. I feel that it's the right decision for me to drop the company aspect of WorldEM4 out entirely. And 3. The POE tried to make their own channel a company by slapping their own company name on an existing logo. One of the main reasons why I decided to abandon the company part of my channel. Not really as bad as the effects video I did, but it doesn't age that well. It is better than that video, but not by much. Now to talk about the illegal video cassette warnings. No, not that. The British ones on VHS that go like this.
Beware of illegal video cassettes. Check whether this video cassette carries a genuine label hologram.
I thought it'd be worth a shot to make my own version of those warnings, because I do remember seeing these as a kid. Unfortunately, this is also one of the videos that got affected by these cronies. Not many videos on that, only there's a G major version of my video. Great. That's basically the story about why I've been getting object thingies on my ass. It's why I tried making jabs out of these set videos. One that is an April Fool's joke about it, which has a jump scare at the end. I even made a PSA about it, to no avail. Thus, I had no choice to speak out in video form. This will likely be my final say on these types of people who want me to be a part of their group. This is not a channel spewing out logo effects on a daily basis. The videos on my channel show why. They only care about me because I make logo edits. That's all. Not as a person. Do they expect me to make a sweatshop dedicated to pumping out generic, formulaic tripe every day? Or worse, a few hours, clogging up subscription feeds? Allow me to tell you this. I have a life outside of the internet. Videos like my YTPs and other content that requires research, imagination, ideas, etc. and contains editing, complex effects, sentence mixing, jokes, etc. take time to complete. I have personal life to deal with, hence why I don't frequently post often on my channel. Which is why, because of that, I'm disallowing these types of people on my channel. I'm not going to pander to kids who got scared by horror-related stuff and not being well behaved. While it is true that some of my videos don't contain strong language and other content not suitable for children, like with my logo compilations and others, which kids do enjoy, don't get me wrong. Some of my content do contain strong language and other content. And before you tell me, oh, they're just kids, they don't know how to behave properly, keep in mind that there are some kids who are actually intelligent and well behaved, which means that they're actually being nurtured well by their parents. They also know what's right and what's wrong, and some parents actually monitor their kids well, and some may grow out of some videos eventually, unless if it's for nostalgia. People like them and the ones who pester plasticity and Puzz to make logo remakes they requested, or to put a private link of their remakes so they can POE-ify their logos, are the reason why I don't edit logos anymore, and try to branch out by using other sources. I had a lot of fun editing other sources I picked for my YTPs, be it memes, reviews, shows, cartoons and other videos. I wanted to disconnect myself from the logo community and move on to other things, but I didn't want to betray some of my friends. That is until I've learned that you can still hang around with the good logo enthusiasts, even if you're outside of the community. It's people like logo kids and the toxicity of the logo community that makes me want to jump out of the community and just hang around with the cool kids, as they say. So if my current WorldEM4 logo isn't being uploaded as a separate video, you'll know why. I don't want my logo to be used in some generic logo effects video. I have no problem with having a certain interest in logo design and motion graphics, as long as you're not overly obsessed with them. I don't like logos because, oh, it's just the logos, so they're automatically good. I like them because you can do a lot of things on the logo. One of my favourite methods being the logo being involved in various variations, artsy graphic design methods, and being involved in various scenarios. Read Edge, MTV, Channel 4 and BBC 2. I even make logo remakes on my channel, being inspired by the more top tier logo remakers. I even made the aforementioned logo compilation of my personal favourite logos around the world. There's even a new one that's loosely inspired from a logo enthusiast and a friend of mine named No. Also shout to him, by the way. I also plan on making lists out of various logos, inspired by Larry or Shito Network, SC Media Works and No. I tried making a script on my cheese and logos lists, but it ended up being scrapped. Not due to lack of interest, but the usual part of the fanbase I refer to. I wanted to branch out to different videos and make more YTPs. I was a YTP when I first started YouTube over a decade ago. And regarding the subject of graphic design enthusiasts, well, plasticity and Puzz make accurate logo remakes, nailing every single detail and graphic they can utilize using Blender. I give massive props to them for branching out from the logo remaking sphere and creating other content, be it funny memes, YTPs, and very well done art. There are also other logo community members and ones outside of the community who are genuine enthusiasts, talented and or intelligent enough. Back to object thingies. The only thing I could do was to block them, and I was iffy on blocking people I don't like because that make me look like a weakling in the process. But because they're inescapable and festering to some logo enthusiasts I follow and I'm friends with, as well as blocking scumbags who have done some very bad things, I say screw it. If you're telling me to make a tennis round on your Klasky Chupo infested round, I will decline it as I'm not interested. Continuing to pester me will result in you being blocked. I'm sorry if I'm being harsh, but it is what it is. I'm 25 years old, and my interests on things became more broad over the past few years. I'm not just a logo enthusiast, and only that. I am a video maker, a drawing and visual artist, graphic designer, animation enthusiast, not like these animationist cinema people, music lover, and a guy who likes to interact with all of you friends and fans, and even some new fans, as long as you don't do anything sick or scummy. It's true that my actual fans and subscribers outweigh the object thingy crew. These people for the most part actually enjoy my craft and communicated with me in a more civil light, critiqued my stuff, knowing the differing opinions we have, and seeing me as a person rather than, well, the first part of the term regarding these people. I do appreciate the support and enjoy my stuff, and I am thankful for that. But as for the object thingies who pester me, kindly sod off. I don't want the disease to spread on my channel and making me become a logo effects channel you want it to be. I'm not going to go down to that level. Go to another channel that's more pandering and suitable. It is unfortunately true that it's inevitable that we're going to get these children on videos related to logos. But again, I feel that blocking them will be a better option. As of this video's release, I will move on from these people and focusing on what I like to do, as well as communicating with the true fans of mine. I'm just done with object thingies at this point. Be butthurt all you want, because I dare not to pander to your collective, but I'm just being brutally honest there. As for my actual fans who stuck by me and enjoyed my stuff, I want to thank you all for the feedback and support, and I would have not been here if it wasn't for you, nor my friends, nor my family. I hope you all have a splendid day.